"Daddy, please help her." The little girl's voice trembled, barely louder than the hum of the streetlights, flickering above the empty parking lot. Daniel froze mid-step, his grocery bag slipping slightly in his grip. His 6-year-old daughter, Lily, was pointing toward a dark corner behind a closed convenience store. At first, he thought she was imagining things. Kids did that. But then he heard it, a muffled cry. Real. Weak. Terrified. Daniel's chest tightened. He was just a single dad trying to make it through another long day in a quiet Canadian suburb. No trouble, no risks. That had been his rule ever since Lily's mother passed away. Keep life simple. Keep Lily safe. But that voice, it broke something inside him. He walked closer, his instincts screaming at him to turn back. Then he saw her. A young woman, maybe in her 20s, crouched on the cold pavement. 2 men stood over her, their voices sharp and threatening. One of them grabbed her arm roughly as she tried to pull away. "Please. I said I don't have it," she cried. Daniel's heart pounded. He looked down at Lily. Her small hand clutched his sleeve. Her eyes wide with fear, but also hope. "Daddy." She whispered again, this time softer, like she already knew what he would do. In that moment, Daniel realized something. Being a father didn't just mean protecting his child from danger. Sometimes, it meant showing her what courage looked like. He stepped forward. "Hey." His voice cut through the tension. "Leave her alone." The men turned, surprised. One of them smirked. "Mind your business." Daniel could feel the fear creeping up his spine. He wasn't a fighter. He wasn't a hero. Just a tired man with bills to pay and a daughter to raise. But he didn't move. "She said no," Daniel said, his voice steadier now. The smirk disappeared. What happened next was fast. Too fast. One of the men lunged at him, shoving him hard. Daniel stumbled but didn't fall. Something inside him snapped. Not anger. Something deeper. A refusal. He pushed back. The second man joined in, and suddenly it was chaos. Fists, shouts, the sound of Lily crying out behind him. Daniel didn't think. He reacted. Every punch he threw carried the weight of sleepless nights, of silent grief, of promises made to a little girl who believed he could do anything. Within moments, the 2 men backed off, surprised by his resistance. One cursed under his breath, the other pulling him away. "This isn't worth it," one muttered. They ran. Silence fell. Daniel stood there, breathing hard, his hand shaking. He turned immediately to Lily, dropping to his knees. "I'm okay," he said softly, pulling her into a tight hug. "I'm right here." Then he looked at the woman. She was crying, but not from fear anymore. Relief. Shock. Gratitude. "Thank you." She whispered, "You don't understand. You really don't." Daniel shrugged it off, helping her to her feet. "You're safe now. That's what matters." He didn't ask questions. "Di?"